Hello, second graders, and welcome to the word study video for short 48. This is comparing short A and short I words with initial blends. Go ahead and write today's date. So just to review, the short A sound, if you think about it, has, I'm going to try to draw here, an apple. Apple. So that's the sound we're going for with the short A. The short I says like an igloo. So remember, an igloo is a little house here. It's a terrible picture of an igloo, but you get the difference between the really, you need to know those sounds that those vowels make. Also, on this week's sort, they're all going to start with blends. Blends are two consonants that come together. We're going to have like the F and the L, or the T and the R, and every word will start with a blend of two consonants, and they'll have either the short A or the short I. Okay, so let's go ahead and put short A as one of our categories, and short I as the other category. So the short A words, we have flag. Now, my accent, the way I pronounce that, it sounds almost like a long A, but it's flag is really technically a short A word. You might hear different people pronounce it kind of like flag. It sounds almost long, but that's kind of a pronunciation thing. Glad, another word for happy. Brag. If you like to say how great you are, how fast you are, that's to brag. Flat. So if something's not very rounded out or tall, it's flat. Plan. When you think about what's going to happen and you prepare, you make a plan. Clap. You clap your hands together at the end of a concert. Trap. You might try to trap an animal in like a mouse trap. Grab. If you take something that doesn't belong to you and you grab it from them, it's kind of to take quickly. Cram is to fit a lot of things into a small space. So you might try to cram your papers into your desk, or cram your lunchbox into your backpack. Crab is a sea animal that has a shell and legs, and it kind of walks sideways. Drag. If you don't pick something up and you sort of pull it and slide it, you might drag your backpack on the floor or something like that. Slam. If you're angry, you would slam the door. Slap. That's to hit something kind of with your open hand, like slap the, you could also slap, I'm slapping my notebook. Punching is with when you have your hand like this. A slap is a hit with your hand open like that. And brat. A brat is maybe a child who's spoiled, who always gets what they want, who cries if they don't get what they want. You might call that person a brat, or a lot of times they say a spoiled brat, like they can't, no one can tell them no without them crying or having a fit. So we have lots of short A words, and be aware that they're all start with a blend. The FL, the GL, the BR. I think the hardest one to hear sometimes is this one, trap. You kind of, sometimes children hear a ch, like trap. It almost sounds like a CH, but just be aware it's a TR, trap. When you say it fast, you don't really hear trap. You maybe hear a little CH in there, but it's a TR blend. I think that's the hardest one I find that students have. Then we have the short I words. So we have slip, like if something slip, if you're going to slip, it's maybe the floor is wet, so you would slip. Clip could be a paper clip to put the papers together. Drill. A drill is a machine that you use to put holes into things, to drill. Or if you're also going to drill your math facts, that means you're going to practice until you know them very fast. Grip. Grip is kind of related to grab. Your pencil grip is how you hold something. They say grip. Just the way you grab onto things and hold it, like I'm holding this marker. The next word is drip. If there's a water leak or something, the water would be dripping. You would hear a drip of the water's, a piece of water, a drop of water. The drop is the water, but the action is to drip. Flip. It's kind of to turn completely over. A person might do a flip, or like I'm flipping this marker over. Slid. Slid is the past of slide. So you might say, I slid down the slide. Grill. A grill is a kind of a machine you use to cook meat. You would grill it. Skip. And that would be where that has a K. Sometimes students don't want to spell that one correctly either. Skip is what you do kind of like walking and sort of jumping at the same time. Spin is when you go around and around in circles. You spin around. Okay, I think that we have all of them written down. Again, the one that I know students don't hear very well is the trap. So be aware that it's a little hard to hear that T and that R, but most of the other ones should be very clear, like spit in. If you just listen to the sp, or slid, sl, you can really hear those sounds. But the T, when it goes with the R, it's a little hard for students to hear sometimes. So be aware of that one. Okay, if you have them all copied down, go ahead and put your notebook away.